We got another great heat on hand. Italo Ferreira up against Crosby Colapinto and Liam O'Brien. Men's opening round again. First place goes into the round of 16.
Give him a little bit. Let's see after this one we get back to it. But oh, that was a massive turn right there for him.
And here's the opening ride for Crosby Colapinto. This is just going to be a small score. 1.93 for this one. Italo finds this right-hander, Jesse.
Let's see what happens here. Nice critical section right there. Huge turn, a lot of power. And we see Liam O'Brien here. Kind of a similar wave to what Crosby had. Going a little bit flatter, dying it out a little bit. Not as much energy as Italo, but he surfed it very well. Smooth surfer as usual on rail.
And it's so special, like, to see Gabriel. He moves all the crowd. It's insane. Like, it's when he goes down, we know Gabriel is walking to the water. Oh, that
he's a true hero.
One.
But talk about moving some water.
Yeah.
Check this out.
So this is a good situation for us to compare it to Italo's single maneuver, but that was way more technical than Italo's. Maybe the section wasn't as steep.
For a 12-foot wave, the 60-foot wave, the 6-foot wave will be way easier. So let's go on that and try to push the limits. You know, that's my secret.
Well, it looks like Liam O'Brien, he's going to get a hold of this one. The surfer from Burleigh Heads, Australia, lines up off the bottom, carves off the top there, nicely done, a little bit under the lip, but then catches his heels on the way out there, Jesse. You need to know how to read the backwash, surf around the backwash. Let's see how bravo Italo Ferreira does here. Bounces up into the air and puts it down. That was a difficult landing to spin out of. I'm impressed, Shumbo. What do you think?
That was a solid one. Actually, he pulled that from the trigger, you know, like he was without too much speed, like always.
Yeah, cat-like in his reflexes. Italo Ferreira, how was this wave in the setup for this air, Jesse?
Yeah, that was a nice setup. Just kind of putting himself down on the bottom turn after that carve straight into that air. Look at his foot moving forward and then spinning the board back around, like landing almost like not being able to see it because he was landing with the fins facing the beach. And it's very technical. Obviously a little bit of a flatter air, but still it's going to be a good backup score for him.
Crosby got this right behind Italo. Oh my. Could he pull it off? And he does.
Yeah, that's a great contrast right there.
I always like to have someone like more slow than me because I'm super fast, always wants to do everything. So I always like to have one burley or my camera, which is more calm, and then relax myself. This life, you know, like I can be, I like to do 3. Oh, that's a good wave, sorry. Oh, no, close up. So I like to do in one swell, sometimes three different waves in Rio. That's a solid.
That was Italo Ferreira giving himself a hand right there. Jesse waving. He wants to ski right away to get back out there as well. Ferreira just needs a 7.62 to turn this heat. Think he did it there?
This is a bigger wave. And then this section here, it just gets so smooth and nice for him to do. Beautiful air, no rents, shows a lot of control because we do have a little bit of wind, but he was glued to the board the whole time. As you see it right there, starts to iron it down. Look at his eyes. He's like aiming the board and also the landing right there. Just to make sure he knows whatever he's landing, what he's going to have to be ready for. And then whips it around, comes back around, and just looks stoked because that was very critical, what they need to do. But it's always a good clarity for them in their heads once you're in a heat to know, hey, I've done this already, I know which wave I'm looking for.
So I'm super proud of my family, super proud of my young brother, and he's my biggest idol right now, so that's why I live for that right now, and he's living our dream, you know. We've always dreamed to be on the CT level, we've always dreamed to be on the Olympics.
And so to your whole thing, I mean, what a talented family you have. As we see Italo Ferreira, now was that the 7?
I mean, I guess the answer is going to come if there's anything before that because it looked like he was already going down the line and it looked like he took off on the wave quite a little bit before what we saw on the screen. So if there's a combination of a turn with that air, we most likely will be seeing the 7-point ride.
Well, here's a look at it, Jesse.
Nice carve right there. The wave a little bit flat. It wasn't as critical as I was probably hoping for. Let's see what he does right here. Putting that pressure on the front foot to generate that extra speed on the end. Beautiful, clean. Riding backwards through that foam right there is so technical, so hard to do.
It looks pretty dismal right now for Liam O'Brien. Here we go. Italo giving himself a chance here. Needs something huge.
He's going.
Building up speed, searching a ramp.
Boa Vista feeling. That's
Some
solid.
wave pool
That's
challenge.
solid.
One more? What else has he
more.
got here?
Bang!
One more? That's enough? What do we think for Bravo?
Yeah, so this is a whole different story. Like, takes off on a wave, look at his watch. She's like, oh, this is my last chance. I gotta go huge. And that was big.
Take another look at this.
Talk about faith, you know, like believing that that wave was gonna provide. It looked like nothing, and he gave everything he could, got the spin, pretty much a full rotation, comes back. Nice critical turn, and another one he's gonna get to finish it off. I mean, that was great surfing from him. That was very critical and combination of major maneuvers.
This is, Shumbo, this is pure talent.
This is. And I knew it. When he was stalling on the beginning, I said, okay, he's watching the ramp. And it's everything he does on Boa Vista, you know, like he's always training that ramp to have that on the feet. And whenever he needs, he just pull that.
The Boa Vista, you're mentioning the wave pool.
And the kayak athlete shower, rinsing off after a brilliant show. 7.5, 7-point ride, 14.5 for Italo Ferreira. And he is on to the round of 16. He's looking like one of the favorites here.
That's he's cheering here, Kaipo. Italo, after this nerve-wracking heat, there was a great battle between you and Crosby. I want to start with that one. When you know your opponent is going great, how do you feel about, how do you calculate how high you're going to fly, or how do you do that strategy in your head?
Oh yeah, that was a great heat. Crosby had like 8 points or something. And I was like, wow, I'm kind of slow right now. And then I start to like, try to like build the scores, and yeah, I had luck to have the last ride and then try to do some tricks and get the score. And yeah, that was like a nervous hit for sure.
But now that the nerves are coming down, let's talk about how good it must be for you to land in Brazil, in your country, your home country. You see all your friends, you have a few days to relax. How good is that for you?
Oh, this is amazing, you know. We always like waiting, like excited to surf this comp, you know, because it's the fan, it's incredible, the place, all the friends and families around, and it's like good moment to like enjoy with the people, you know, and then have fun in the comp. So now we finally has waves, and then for the next few days it's gonna be fun. So let's keep going.
Congratulations, thank you, good luck in the round of 16.